When we learn about genocide, the Holocaust, and the patterns of history, it inspires us to look back on the events that occurred before our time and how we can be stronger citizens and morally courageous individuals. My name is Morgan Blum, and I am the Director of Education with the Jewish Family and Children's Services Holocaust Center, and I'm proud to be the primary organizer facilitator of the annual Day of Learning. This year we had over 110 different schools represented and over 750 students and teachers with us. The Day of Learning allows students not only to learn from experts in their field about different topics around the Holocaust and patterns of genocide that might not otherwise be introduced in their classroom, but to engage with each other. As I mentioned, students from 110 different schools come together, public, private, Catholic, Jewish, from rural areas of California to the city. And this gives students the opportunity to learn from each other, to learn with experts in the field, and most importantly, to hear firsthand testimony from survivors of the Holocaust and other cases of genocide. My goal is that students would be inspired. But if they walk out of the room wanting to ask more questions, wanting to read more books, wanting to see a film, I feel it's a success.
Our goal for the workshop was to have the students really learn about what ghettoization truly is in the past, so going back all the way to the first ghetto from the beginning of time, which was the ancient Phoenician ghetto. We moved through the Holocaust and then all the way to the present to how ghettos affect their lives today, not only talking about the concept of ghettoization, but the concept of the word and how the students see it today. And I feel like when they came out of the workshop, they all should have felt that they broke free of something, from an assumption, an idea, something that defined them, that suppressed them, which is what ghettos do.
We really tried to focus on not only giving historical information, but also kind of relating it to their lives today, because I think that's very much a main goal of the Day of Learn in terms of making this information relevant, making sure that people not only remember but act accordingly from what they learn and try and be more aware and try and be more tolerant.
I think it's really important to learn from Holocaust survivors because we're the last generation that will be able to speak with the survivor firsthand from the Holocaust. So I think it's really important to learn their stories so that you can pass it on in the future, so that you never forget this, so that it never happens again.
There are very different things, learning simply the facts and historical anecdotes about a genocide in this case, and actually learning about the personal experiences of a survivor. From a survivor, you really learn about how it affected human and human nature, which is extremely important in understanding really the true impact of a genocide.
And then at the very end, when we did the passport project and they had to speak with a person who perished in the Holocaust through writing a note on the passports, it was really, really powerful.
From the Day of Learning, I learned that individuals matter, and the stories that people share help those who have died live on.
This reminds us that each person left behind loved ones, as well as dreams and ambitions that were unfulfilled.
We must never forget those who cannot tell their own stories. By passing on what happened, we can make a difference and guarantee that this will never happen again.